Alright guys, so sorry about that. Again, back, DNA Reptiles. And we're finishing up this video real soon. This is the most likely to be, there's two little jello guys. You'll learn to move it closer to light for you guys. Oh! Alright, so there's two little yellow looking guys. Most likely eggs of spotteds. Found them just like that, just the two of them in a pond at my aunt's house. And right there. Here, I'll actually move him up. Hopefully I can catch him real quick. Show you guys really easily. Oh, real quick before my hand runs out of water. That's what's in there, is that little black guy. It's running low on water. Let me just tilt it towards him. They're what I hope to be marbled salamander larvae. That's what they look to be. That's what they're about the size of. And I'm just keeping them in that. Keep the tigers in there for now until I get this tank fully set up for them. Because I'm almost positive those are tigers. I keep my saltwater and RO water for my fish down there. And then up here, oh actually, this is going to be cool. There's actually one out for you guys. Let me step out of the frame so I'm not reflecting into it. There's the one of my hognoses. Western hognoses. I have a breeding pair, male, female, juvies. Decently small. Gotta feed them tomorrow. Because they're not out right now. Well, that one is. But I will never find, I think that's the male. I will never find the female. She will hide until the sun comes up. Hopefully I'm not gonna suction this and like squish him or anything. There we go. You can still see him through there. Cracked when it fell. Then I just got like, this is my reptile room basically. Let me move the lids, put everything back onto its respectful area so I'm not tripping over anything. Tiger salamander lid. Sorry about the complete darkness. But this, let me just open it up. I know it's dark, I'm sorry. Here, I'll grab a flashlight, shine it in there. Alright, this is still pretty light outside. There's not enough light leaking in here now. Right there is one. Shine it next to him. Right there is one of my giant dead geckos. And then I'll move the other one so that it comes out. Come here, buddy. Come on. Oh, she just ran down the side of the thing. But I have two, a breeding pair. They're actually breeding right now. There's the, I'm pretty sure that's the male, I think. No. Yeah, that's the male. That's the male. I got a giant umbrella plant in here. Keep everything growing. Some cork bark on both sides. I've been doing this for a while, so I always have leftover cork bark and stuff. And then I have that little cage, little pufferfish thing. This is practically my reptile room with all the stuff. I'm planning on breeding those. If those salamanders turn out to what I want them to be, I will be breeding them in an outdoor enclosure. Small umbrella plant, growing it from the large one. You can actually see right there is where I cut it off, and it's growing brand new shoots, so it's going to come back real fast. You see all my lights and everything. Plus all the frogs and everything that I want to be a herpetologist and such, so got my whole thing stacked with everything that has to do with reptiles. And I'll show you where, if I find anything cool, where I'll keep it. But I had a that cage looked a lot nicer. That actually is, I think, 4 foot by 4 foot maybe. It's like 4 foot by 4 foot by 2 foot, and it has like where the lamps should go. This was actually furnished. Now it's pretty much just empty, has some stuff at the bottom. But I had a speckled king snake in there. Had a huge water ball at the bottom, and like a little pool filled with plant vines, side plants in there. I had everything that he could have ever wanted. And he was a pig. He was hit by something, so he had damage to his tail and had some problems. So I brought him to my house to take care of him for a little while, hoping that he'd get better. He got better, recuperated, let him go somewhere local that I know not a lot of people go to, so that hopefully he'll be alright. And then just let me turn that light on. Sorry if that's bright. This, if I find anything cool while I'm in Arkansas on the streets or anything, this is going to be its cage. Hopefully something simple, small. I would like to film a pygmy rattler. I'd also like to keep one, but I have to register it with my local people. I have to register with the locals. But other than that, I think I'd be cool if I could get a dusky pygmy, something like that, something small. Maybe just like a, what I'd say, something really small species, a baby of whatever species. I got some live plants in there, 2 little ones, and then a little tiny, they're like right there, you can't even see them, and then one bigger one in the back with some moss around it. They're all, you know, more desert type plants. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I will be doing weekly updates, and I will do, if you guys want to know something about care, leave it in the questions. Any close-ups of any of my animals, any whole handling videos, anything like that. Any how I design my cages, because I haven't done one of those in a long time where I've made it look really nice and set it all up how I want it, which I will be doing. Actually, I didn't show you guys one thing. The back here, that's the Tiger salamander thing. I said as they get bigger, I'll put them in there. This is my breeding rack, which is going to be for when the salamanders metamorphosize. And then I have one small one right there. But when they get bigger, I'm going to do just like that cage I showed you. Except I'll be turning it on its side and filling it with really deep dirt and making the entire side, a pool. And then I will either move it outside or do AC units and heating units and everything above it to simulate breeding season stuff, and have rain season and have a fogger going into it and have everything going into that. And then when it's all finished and done, it will be a breeding environment for the tigers and the marbles, because I know they're hard to stimuli and get ready. And if those eggs turn into, or if anything turns into possible spotteds, pretty much any mole salamanders I'll try to breed, and then I'll sell probably to anyone who wants them. And if there's any questions you guys have, anything you want to know, just comment or private message me or leave a video response, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, which will probably be almost immediately because it updates right to my phone. And so yeah, this is pretty much my setup for everything. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys one thing. There, let me grab the flashlight. Where was it that? Alright, here it is. This is my dubia roach colony, which I use to feed my frilled dragon, and sometimes well, actually a lot of the time I'll feed it to the salamander, and then occasionally I'll buy crickets. Never really wanted to breed crickets. These guys eat a mixture of live and frozen thawed. Live to keep them healthy, keep their metabolisms going, and then frozen just to keep them stimulated. He's freaking out a little bit. He's hungry. I gotta feed him tomorrow. It'll be a week to the day tomorrow, which is when I will feed them. That's what I feed them in. That's what I bought them in. That's what they told me to feed them in. Mix my own eco earth in this. Got some reptile bark that I soak underwater for 48 hours to make sure that there's no mites. I think there's actually, no, there's nothing in there. But I have a bunch of those little containers everywhere. Keep them as my incubator for my breeding pair of day geckos. The last egg made it to about the time that it was supposed to hatch, and then it, for some reason, I tested everything every day, made sure everything was cool, and then on the last day before it was supposed to hatch, it actually died. like it's sunk in. The day before it was perfectly white, perfectly round, open, looking great, looking like it was ready to hatch, and the next day I came in and it looked worse, didn't look good. I waited a couple days, waited about a week, it didn't get any better. I checked everything every day, I made sure everything was at the right parameters and everything, and then it kind of just died, and I knew it was dead because it smelled horrible, and I even cut it open very in the corner and peeled it open very softly to make sure it was dead, and the gecko was actually, it was done, which was sad because it was going to be, these are high spots, they have a lot of spots, and they're very, very colorful. They're just, right now they're actually, if I can get a zoom on them, both of them are sitting right next to each other in the back, with their high spot. It's a larger morph, so they will get much larger than they are now, but they're at breeding age now. They'll probably get 2 or 3 more inches, according to the guy who sold it to me. I'm not sure if he's telling the truth, but the male is a striped, let's see if I can get a good glimpse of his tail. He's got striping all the way, yeah, you can see it right there. Then that one has a ton of spots everywhere from the morph that it is. They're both juvie adults, sub-adults, but they're both breeding ready, and they've laid a couple of eggs, have had a couple of babies hatch, and I've sold them to a local store. But recently, that one was a good one, I was hoping, and it just, I don't know, it passed on. But yeah, this is basically my reptile collection. Thank you very much for watching. Any questions you have, just ask, and I will be posting weekly updates along with herping videos of while I'm in Arkansas, and I will keep you guys up to date on anything new. The day geckos lay more eggs, I'll film me putting them into the incubator and have maybe a watch on the incubator every day, check on it. And thank you guys very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. And that button didn't work. Okay then. Alrighty. Alright, now it's gonna end, hopefully, if it will work this time. Alright, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later.